Are there any plans for cross-platform? And the main one, are you looking forward to the upcoming release on...
It's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
Hello, my name is MrSpaml, and today I'm here with Brad Boy again. I think you know what's going on at this point. No one cares about Brad. And we have Nelson again. It's an absolute pleasure to have you back on the podcast. We got a lot of questions to ask, so we're just going to get right into it. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you messing at? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button for the greatest quality content in Unturned. We got Brad Boy and we have Nelson, so I don't see why you wouldn't subscribe. And let's go ahead and get started.
Thanks for having me on again. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much. It's great to have you back on, and we'll start off with the first question. This is what a lot of people have been asking me. It's what most people want to know. When is it going to release on consoles?
The current release plan is November 12th.
That's really
So in
soon.
a few days, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's closer than I thought it was. Okay, right. 3 days, Brad. Pretty much. It's
Or
four-
whenever
it's 4
they see
days.
this video, it'll be like 2 days. And the next question is, what is your favorite thing so far on console?
Personally, I think it's really awesome that they have the server hosting built in. So basically, you just click a button and it pulls up a server from like a fully dedicated server. And so it's free, it's included with the game. And you can have, I think, same as PC or maybe a little bit lower player count on it. There's official public servers and there's those servers you can spin up with your friends.
So
Yeah.
the servers aren't actually locally hosted. They hosted on a Dedi, but it comes with the game kind of thing.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nice.
I thought they were local hosts. Okay, that's much better.
Yeah.
Are there any plans for cross-platform? Now, I know the answer to this one, I'm pretty sure, but a lot of people asked it, so I thought I'd ask it anyway.
Yeah, it's a fair question. So right now there's no cross-platform. The console version has diverged a lot from the PC one, so I don't think they'll be compatible, but I think potentially further down the line, maybe there'll be some crossplay between the console editions, but not with PC.
Will be nice to see. Has the console version had any major changes compared to the one that we're in right now?
I think they've redone a lot of stuff. So they've redone the user interface, they've redone a lot of the graphics. The vehicle physics are actually different. They handle differently there. So it's different in a lot of ways, but there's no like new feature sort of thing.
Oh, we should also add that we were originally going to do this interview like 3 days ago, but Nelson got his hands on the most up-to-date version, so he's answering this question, well, all these questions from playing on a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
So some of the, I don't think there's any
Yeah, that's
difference
right.
between PlayStation 4 and the Xbox version, but there might be like bug-wise, so keep that in mind when you're hearing all these answers.
Hopefully by the time everyone can play it, all the bugs should be fixed though.
Yes, I'm
Right.
sure they will be.
I really hope so.
Yes,
Yeah.
we got to pray. There might be a delay, but who knows? Hopefully not.
From what I've heard generally though, it seems to be quite smooth. There wasn't too many bugs.
Yeah. It's really hard to tell from the very limited amount of things we've seen, so who knows really.
I guess in regards to that, best to just wait for reviews and see.
This is a really good one. Will Unturned have the same story and like NPCs with the dialogue boxes?
Yeah, so all the content is the same. So the Greece NPCs, the Hawaii NPCs, Russia NPCs, they're all the same. But the menus for interacting with them are different.
No, right. So there's no voices for any of the NPCs or anything.
No.
That would be a bit weird.
Yeah, I know. Well, you never know,
I'd be
to be
interested to
honest. Yeah, they might have. Who knows? Who knows?
They'll just have Panda voicing over one of the
What?
people. I don't know.
Yeah, add voice one, to be fair. That'd be cool.
I do think that'd be cool, like have the community do the voices in Unturned 2 or something.
Yeah.
Very diverse. Will there be spectator cams and build cams? It might be a bit tricky to do build cams actually with joysticks, but
No, as far as I'm aware, there's no admin tools like that.
That's
Okay.
quite a shame. Is there any plans to add that in the future you know of?
I think it depends what the community interest is after release, what 505 will do with it. I think the things that I suggest prioritizing are not necessarily the things that that the community would vote as highest priority or that they would view as highest priority. So I think it depends what people say after release.
Yeah, makes a lot of
to be fair,
sense.
Admin camming would be very difficult with 2 joysticks.
I
Hard
reckon you
enough
could
with
make
just a
it
mouse,
work.
I can't do it straight.
Oh, no, I can. Don't you worry. Like, you know, with the snapping, it works. I think it would work. And maybe if people start getting really creative with building, but obviously it seems to be a bit more survival focused. Does this version of Unturned have any new items, maps, or vehicles?
No, it should be the same content.
Right. Wait, have they changed the models? Because obviously the art style's a lot more. It's different, that's for sure. But like, have they made the models smoother, added some more polys or anything, or have they kept them true to what you originally created?
So I think they went through and they beveled every model in the game. So that's why they look a little bit smoother. And then also they did some baked ambient occlusion. So like all the interiors of the buildings have more polygons, so that the crevices and stuff have vertex coloring to make them a little bit darker around the edges.
There's a lot of fancy talk, but sounds very nice.
Yeah. And I think you already answered this one before, but will there be official servers, or is it just going to be co-op ones? Maybe you can expand a bit more on the servers.
Yes, so there are official servers. They're all vanilla official servers, and then there are of course also co-op servers, as in ones that you can host. Like click the host dedicated server button, and so then you can either play PvP, PvE with your friends, or play online.
Very
That'll be pretty
nice.
cool, actually, the public ones, because then you can do proper PvP with everyone.
What made you want to actually have Unturned 3 on consoles? Was there like I don't know what you'd call it, but was there just a moment when you realized, okay, there's a lot of requests for this, we should get this done?
It's definitely something that's been requested a lot for a long time. It kind of started back in 2014. And so there's always been a lot of interest in console version and so it eventually made sense to start working on some sort of console version, and so it was the community interest that led to that.
Yeah, I was reading a forum from 2018 saying how a guy was asking, will Unturned ever be on consoles? And the response was like, hell no, there's no interest, it's never going to be on consoles. So it's pretty
the amount of people that didn't expect it.
Yeah, it just got it came so out of nowhere all of a sudden. I remember when we made the original news episode, I was literally halfway through editing.
I got sent the article.
Another video, and then we just rushed and quickly made a video covering it. It really is especially. I mean, it was only announced, a few months ago, and then we're already close to release. It's really great to see.
Yeah, I like the way that they did it, kind of thing. It doesn't draw it out too long.
Compared to Unturned 2's development over 3 years now.
Yeah, but I mean, that's different. That's a very, very public development, and obviously you get the community involved with things. So it's very different. I'm sure... Wait.
At least they haven't done a Cyberpunk and delayed it.
Oh, he's throwing shade over there, Brad. All right.
I think the console development has been going on for quite a few years now, so it really was announced at kind of shortly before release.
It's all been behind the scenes.
Yeah, that must have been hard to keep under wraps for so long.
Yeah, I guess because I'm not necessarily going to leak the secrets, sort of thing, it was easier on my side to keep it secret, but there are definitely a lot of people involved. I think
I guess you weren't
a few years
on
ago.
It as well.
Yeah, so I've always just been working on the PC version, and kind of providing feedback and help on any questions they have. I think there was one point a few years ago where I went on a trip to visit the team that were working on it at the time, and so then at that point it seemed like it was going to be like a year or so until release, and then of course a few years later, that was on the forums, and so people were like, what's the secret project? But
I didn't know you actually went to see the team. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wait, how many people are working on it?
I'm not sure about the exact number, but it's been touched by a lot of people at this point.
Wow, okay, I didn't realize it had that many people developing it. That's pretty cool to see.
It might be massive, imagine, if it becomes the biggest Xbox game this year.
Yeah, imagine it just blows up like Fortnite did. Yeah. That'd be so good. Make me very happy.
Then I'll be getting an Xbox.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
Right, this is for the FPS junkies out there. Do you know how the performance is on consoles? Like if it's locked at 30 or 60 FPS?
So I believe the target is 30, and it can go up to 60. It depends on the map, though.
Is it like 60 on PlayStation 4 Pro and Xbox One X, or is it like locked 30 across the board mostly?
I'm not sure about that. Sorry, I don't have the Pro versions. I just have the base PS4 and Xbox.
Right. But has performance been pretty stable on base PlayStation 4?
Yeah, it felt pretty stable to me.
And the main one, are you looking forward to the launch on November 12th?
It's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
Oh, it's very soon. Oh, you gotta do a little spin. There we go. Okay, very excited, clearly. Try not to run away at the end of this interview. It was very sad last time.
I just can't answer when Unturned 2 is coming out.
Yeah, that's the real...
Anytime the word launch comes out, he has to run.
Yeah. That's the real tricky one. All right, there we go. Oh, I had a bit of a voice right there.
Didn't you want to mention anything about the upcoming consoles, or was that already?
I don't know what's happening with the next gen consoles. I think it's probably backwards compatible, but I don't have an official answer from them. I think it's kind of they're waiting to see what happens with the current one and see what people think.
Yeah, I imagine if it does really well, then obviously they can get right to making a next gen version. All right, thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy morning. You know, you could be eating eggs or something right now. I very much appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you messing at? It's Nelson. All right, you got to subscribe for Nelson, and you got to click the bell for Brad. Oh, jeez, Brad, no. What? And I'll see you in the next video. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yes.
So much damage.
Oh,
I know.
Brad.